don't know.
Because if he's a wizard and you're a dragon, we have two magic casters, and that might be a lot of fun.
Yeah, but also part of my character is he doesn't really care to use magic that much. He prefers his firearms.
I don't understand why he really would though, because he is literally a dragon.
I know.
What the
I really need a third. I really need to hook up this third monitor. Hmm. Hello.
What?
Oh, I'm streaming.
Oh, did you figure it out?
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah. We're just waiting for the other two members of the group that to come in. Don't know when they're gonna get here. Hopefully soon. Actually, having Colton in this is probably is pretty helpful actually, because people don't know. Most
Yeah.
people don't know what. Since most people don't know what Castle Falkenstein is, you're gonna have to explain it anyway. I was gonna have you explain
Yes.
what it is anyway. So
Exactly. Yeah. Sometimes I can't. I can't. Sometimes I can't exactly remember if the host and the players um, share a fortune deck or not. I mean, we've always played with two fortune decks, but for some reason I feel like that's wrong. And I know it takes 2 sorcery decks. I'm pretty sure, but then it makes sense if there's 2 fortune decks. And then I don't know. The rules are complicated.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's an entirely different system from D&D.
Exactly. Yeah. It's completely different. It's kind of wacky.
Yeah.
That wacky Pondsmith. Wacky Michael.
Yes. Hello.
The void.
Oh, you want to? Oh wait, no. My window isn't in view anymore, is it?
Yeah, no, yeah. It's eating my room right now. Ignore that. It does that often.
No, mine's doing the same thing. We
Yeah.
got the same problem.
Yeah. If I move my camera
I love it when-
back over
Everyone
here.
face the window. This is the tradition now.
The entire time. You're like, I don't play D&D like this.
Yeah, no, this was I like to think of this game as the anti D&D because there's no chance. It's actually skill.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
It's actually skill based.
Everything's just a freaking Dead by Daylight skill check. That's how you
Pretty
do
much,
really
yeah.
everything in this game.
Pretty
Oh,
much.
God. Oh, no. I don't play Dead by Daylight. Dear God, what have I done?
No, you can't fight zombies though. Zombies are they sort of completely beat up Andrew Jackson. True story.
Oh, that's nice. Well, in case that happens, I have a sword, so we're good.
Excellent.
I made this one. It's based on one of the ones from Ultra Kill.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
You know, I should
I mean,
play
dude.
Ultra Kill. I'm not really a fan of that style of gameplay, what I've seen, but I should play it just because it has Gianni in it. Just because Gianni's
Yeah.
Gabriel.
Yeah, he's fine. So these are actually Gabriel swords. I've made
Yeah.
these. These are out of wood. I constructed them.
And are you part of were you part of Woodshop and at El Cap?
Yeah.
Nice. I made a sword once there too.
I made I think 2 swords. I made a hammer at one point. It's right here, but I don't feel like taking it out. At home I've made a bunch of stuff. Like this. I made Sun Wukong staff. You know,
Ooh, nice.
who the Monkey King is.
Yeah, yeah.
It's taller than me, by the way.
Ryu-
It's punching
Ryu-
the floor.
I think it's called Ryu Jingu Bang.
Yeah, Ryu Jingu Bang.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was more based off the more iconic look of it, where it's red and gold instead of black and gold. I didn't make this, but I did buy it at a run fair.
Ooh,
Like,
fun. I got-
Actual sword.
I got a whatchamacallit, a live steel version of one of Legolas's blades.
Oh, I think I've seen one of those before. I think probably it looked elvish. It looked like something an elf would use.
Ooh,
But
is
you
that
see,
is
I'm-
that a Thor talisman?
No, this is my dog's color. 'Cause
Oh.
he died and I put on the sword.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's a bum. Yeah.
So I sent a link to a virtual tabletop because it's not like you can just roll dice on a dice thing. The thing is that it's a card game. Everyone is sharing cards, and so everyone actually needs to share the same deck.
I think it'd be really funny. It's like, someone use the fireball. No, I don't want it right now. I don't have enough mana.
No, that's literally a concern because one of the main things is you don't have the way spells are cast is there's something called thaumaturgic energy that flows kind of like it's kind of like a second atmosphere sort of, right? That just
The game describes it as string theory.
Fireball, go.
Yeah. I mean, only if you're high enough. Only if you're a high enough wizard can you like instantly cast a fireball. Otherwise, you're gonna have to spend a turn on it.
or a couple turns depending on if you can gather enough thaumaturgic energy quickly enough.
But you can if you feel like you want to like really go all out, you don't have to just cast a regular cantrip. You can make up your own spell, and then you can cast that instead. Because the game allows you to build a spell, and then it'll have a card cost on top of that, and then you could play that spell.
Although from what I remember, homemade spells tend to be a bit more costly than
Yeah,
can.
they're pretty costly, and they're also way more powerful.
Yeah.
So they take way longer, but they're also way stronger.
Don't keep that in mind. To be fair, it makes sense that a homemade spell would be a lot more powerful because you can't like the game. People who made the game can't balance it because they didn't make it.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. The cost is balanced. So the cost of the spell, the way it works is that you draw cards, and then once you have the certain number up, once the number is high enough, then you can cast the spell. The cost is balanced. So when you build a spell, it proportionally becomes more expensive. Now, they did introduce in a supplement the ability to be an instant spellcaster instead of like the sort of occultist, mystical, esoteric. It takes me 3 turns to cast fireball sort of
A
spellcaster.
ritual spellcaster.
They added spell slingers, which are the American cowboys with spell guns.
Those goddamn spell slingers.
Spell slingers.
Corbin, one of the other guys in the group, he played a spell slinger. Like, did he play 2 or was
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
1?
We had Rats played a spell slinger. What would you say? He played a spell slinger. Spell slingers are really strong, by the way.
Yeah.
Just because magic bullet as a spell is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
The magic bullet does sound pretty powerful. It's just like, hey, you're out of ammo.
No.
No.
Yeah, and the lore is pretty crazy. I know that the spell slingers have so wizards usually are in secret orders, like they're literally secret societies. Like one of the wizarding orders is straight up the Freemasons.
And don't forget,
Another one
there's
is
literally there's
straight
also
up the Illuminati.
yeah, the Illuminati is an actual group in Castle Falkenstein.
They're a wizard society. And the spell slingers are part of this secret one that has there's no books because none of them wrote it down. It's all oral history. It's called the Brotherhood of the Gun. They're pretty cool. The head of their order is actually Doc Holliday. He was the guy who teamed up with Wyatt Earp to go shoot up people at Tombstone. OK Corral, that guy. He's considered one of the greatest gunslingers of all time. He also had tuberculosis.
Oh, that's another thing Rats did. His character had tuberculosis.
If I had $1 for every time a gunslinger had tuberculosis, I'd have $2 and I'd have to buy a gun back with it.
Yeah, now $2 is right. Of course, in the game, he doesn't actually have tuberculosis. His spell gun just eats souls. So when he's not actively killing people, it's eating his soul. It just looks like tuberculosis.
Yeah, so it's just like, kill them.
Just so you're aware, this game takes place in 1870.
Think about right?
Yeah. No, yeah, checks out.
Yeah, it is. So, there's no explanation. I'm just some really like old like doctor just wandering around. No one quite knows where I came from.
I mean, that can be an origin story in Castle Falkenstein.
Dude, we'll just have the time traveler time nap you.
Yeah, hey, you can go here.
Juan might not be too keen on the idea, but
I have my.
Yeah, Juan's not too keen on time travel though.
Yeah.
I don't care. I think. Listen, they put H.G. Wells, the time traveler, in the game. I'm gonna use it. because that's pretty dope.
I was just thinking my character is just eccentric and then a weirdo. That's what it is. It's just weird.
You can totally be like just some eccentric wealthy guy who can afford all this stuff, which is so accurate for the time.
This is such a funny costume to have.
Yeah, but then that would mean, but then if he's a wealthy guy, that means we would have two wealthy people in the group because I'm also my characters are really super rich as well.
Well, you're a dragon, so that's a given.
True, but still.
Yeah, let's see what my guy's not rich. He's just weird as balls. Stole one of these costumes from a museum and then just started doing stuff.
We had a murder hobo last time. He wasn't actually murder hobo. I'd say he was. I'd say Rats. He was the most sane character.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
The character was canonically insane.
Oh yeah, the lobster, the blue lobster, his pet lobster.
he would talk to his pet lobster, and it was the blue lobster. We made the character when that meme was big.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
At least when it was known.
All right.
How well can you guys hear me? By the way,
I can hear you just fine. I can hear you fine.
You sound like you're in a. I mean, we can hear you fine, but you sound like you're in a hallway. I would recommend taking the costume off just for
I don't know what you mean.
Or you can take the costume off and then go sit in the hallway, and we'll sound the same.
Maybe he lives in a condominium. Maybe he doesn't have
Okay.
No.
So, you two joined the other you two joined after I mentioned this, but I am streaming this, so I wanted to ask: are you two okay with me using your names, or would you rather me use your usernames?
Just use the usernames.
Yeah, just use username.
Okay.
You need to call me Mettler. Just call me Juan.
Oh, if we're actually this is gonna be on stream, I can just wear. I'll wear my mask the entire time.
Well, is that gonna be your character? Because
yeah, sure. This will be my character.
Okay.
We're gonna build characters right now. I'm pulling up the docs.
Okay.
Give me a second. Do the other guys first. I have to go greet my grandparents.
I'm gonna throw down the docs, and then I have to run and get painkillers for a second.
Oh.
You know, I probably should have painkillers on while I'm wearing this mask. It is not that
You guys go ahead. We'll talk about this.
I need to do that for my face.
So I just put this thing on.
Yeah, that'll help my my teeth got pulled Monday, my wisdom teeth. So my whole face kind of just hurts.
Well, wait, actually, this is also gonna be for I have this, and I have another D&D character I have set up that's another plague doctor. It's like a way of mercy monk or something. So
yeah.
While healing people, he's also just really good at slapping the shit out of people. Where is he? I have a name.
I'll need to fix.
You can actually play a doctor
I'll be a doctor.
Juan was a doctor. Juan's first character was a doctor.
Yeah,
He played
Jose.
Dr. Jose. Jose was a Mexican field surgeon who was a veteran of the Second Mexican-Texian War. And after that war, he fled to France, and he ended up becoming part of the French Secret Service. He became like a French secret agent. So he was like this Mexican Dr. James Bond with the mechanical leg.
Yeah. Didn't he try to hide tequila in his knee or something like that too?
Try to what?
Hide tequila in his leg somewhere.
Yeah, he original Jose had a tequila stash in his leg, and then when he reinvented the character, we put a gun in there so he could RoboCop somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Okay, hold on here. I'm gonna send the name in general.
Oh, the four of you probably should have my stream open but muted, so you guys can see the chat as well. Because
So
I
the
don't.
thing with
Okay.
this one
Can you
thing
send
I
a
do
link
need
to
to
it?
say is that the game is not fantasy. It's like it's like historical cultures. So
It's
I'm just saying that for your name. I don't know if you want to tweak it to make it sound more real. Though Hillrook does have a good mouthfeel. I will say. I like
Yeah,
mouthfeel.
I got
Okay,
the-
I'm gonna
I got the
be
name
right.
Noah from One Piece, by the way.
I'm gonna
I'm
be right
thinking
back.
that
I need to get some ibuprofen.
All right.
I walk in and I hear One Piece. I'm a bit concerned.
Mhm.
My character's name is Hillruck Kunstfeller. It means Hillruck malpractice in German.
Anyway.
Okay, that's good.
Juan, I don't know if you heard me, but the three of you probably should have my stream open but muted so you can see the chat as well, because I don't know how to share the chat with other
Are you just
people.
streaming somehow?
Yes. Yes, I'm streaming on Twitch.
Here, can you send a link to it? I'll watch.
What?
Okay, we're starting this whole thing right now.
I don't know
Okay.
what the thing is called. I don't know how to.
What's your channel name?
Thunderbreaker 15.
God. I can't make any inappropriate jokes anymore. Thanks.
No, there are
Oh, I mean, technically, there are like mature streams. You're right.
yeah, there's mature streams, and there are there are whatchamacallit, warnings that I've put on that will let people know that stuff does appear.
Okay.
Is there even a category for this game?
No,
Okay.
not yet. At least I hope that they if we can get enough attention, maybe we will get our own category. But
I'll be. Give us the name of the channel.
Thunderbreaker 15 right now.
Under.
It's just Thunderbreaker 15.
I see some chatting.
Yeah.
We're Castle Falkenstein Gaming, right?
Yes.
That's the channel.
Yes.
Oh my god, there's such a delay.
Yeah, there is a bit of a delay.
Wow, I could watch that delay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
again,
I'll need to.
Is your character going to be a plague doctor, or is this just to get it for the stream?
Yeah, sure. My character will be a plague doctor. That's been hilarious.
Because the game takes place in 1870, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that it kind of clashes with.
But like Jose, you can be a doctor. I think.
Well, I can be a doctor. That's always been a thing. But my caveat being is that, like, hypothetically speaking, can he play like a spirit or something? I forget if he can play like a ghost or not.
Yeah.
You can't play a ghost. Fae are pretty close to ghosts. But they're not ghosts.
Yeah, I'll do that then. I'll do that. I'll be a Fae.
You can also play as a unicorn.
So, can I?
That's also an option.
Can I introduce everyone to the stream, because we have 4 viewers?
Yes, you can go ahead.
Okay, so
4 viewers.
yeah, welcome to the stream. This is our pretty much our first time of actually streaming all of us together. On the top right-hand corner is Emperor B. He is our game master. Top left-hand corner, wait, no, other way around. Top left-hand corner is Emperor B. Top left-hand corner is Emperor B.
I'm eating Jello.
Yes, he is eating Jello. He is our game master. Top right-hand corner is Archangel. He is going to be playing. What was your name? What was your character's name again?
We're still figuring that out. We're making characters this session.
True. Next to me is on the bottom left-hand corner. No, right-hand corner. I'm bad with directions. Sorry. Is Metler. He is another player, and I am Thunderbreaker. I will be playing Greylax Teractus. I'll share my screen and show everyone my character sheet soon. Once
you already made yours in advance. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
okay, with that, B, why don't you explain what Castle Falkenstein is, both for
No.
our. Okay, I guess that's it. Anyway, and for
Castle Falkenstein is high adventure in the Steam Age. It's you take mythology and folklore and history, literature and fantasy and steampunk and sci-fi, and you say to hell with it and you smash them all together into one thing. That's what Castle Falkenstein is. It takes place in 1870, Victorian period, Belle Epoque. There's like fairies around. Fairies come from other dimensions and space. Don't make deals with sphinxes. Don't go to Alamarja. Don't fuck around with a voodoo queen. Don't do that either.
it gets very complicated very quickly. So, if you don't understand something, just ask. I'm sure Brendan Brendan can explain it. He's the expert
if you're
here.
gonna be reading chat, and you have to read it to me because I don't have the stream open.
I know, I will.
Also, I got the board up. The board is up. I sent it to the server.
Oh, there is a random person here, isn't there?
What do you mean?
Lauren John.
Yeah, there's a couple. I can see on my thing. There's a couple people here. But anyway, so this is both for Archangel and for the viewers. This is my character screen. Or not my character screen, but my character sheet.
It's not really a sheet.
Well,
it's a diary.
Yeah, it in Castle Falkenstein. There are no character sheets like there are in D&D or Call of Cthulhu. This is a tabletop RPG, but that's pretty much the only similarity it has with those two games.
Yeah. You actually create your character through a diary. You write everything down in the first person.
Yeah. This is my character's diary, which is basically his backstory, and it details what I look like, what I do for a living, why I want to do it, what I've done in the past, stuff like that. Then this next section is this is my personal thing, not my personal choice to add these, but these are all the different abilities pertaining to the different cards. Because in this game, instead of using dice, we use playing cards.
Can you show? Oh yeah, you have the deck open.
Yeah, I have it open.
You can have that open, right?
Sorry, I'm reading through my book.
Yeah. In this game,
I only have diary questions.
In this game, we use playing cards rather than dice like in D&D. Each suit for each card pertains to different abilities. Like here.
Why are the decks uneven? Did someone? Oh, you already took your hand.
I'm showing them.
Okay.
Like that's 4 spades.
Yeah. Don't mix them up because that does cause problems.
Yeah.
But the way it works is there are four types to your abilities.
Yeah, pertaining to the four different suits of cards.
That's better. So the hearts are for interpersonal. This is stuff like charisma,
courage,
romance,
glamour,
dialogue.
Yeah.
This is person to person exchanges. Spades is social, so this usually has to do with social stealth, manners, or even just being well known. Well known there's a skill called renown where you can just sort of flaunt your name and people will do what you say because you're famous.
Yeah.
Clubs is physical, so this covers combat. This covers running and jumping. This also covers stealth. And finally, there's diamonds, which is mental. So that is all of your intelligence checks. That is how well you know certain. So it's like all your intelligence checks. It's how well you know certain stuff. It's also how you perform sorcery. You need a high sorcery check for that one, and that comes from diamonds.
Okay. And then also, different types of cards pertain to different. The face cards specifically for the different decks each pertain to one to a. Oh, how do I put this?
So cards are numbered.
Yeah.
So it goes 2 to 10, right?
Yeah. There's
2 to
all
10.
the yeah,
And then there is jacks.
which are
Jacks are 11.
queens
Then
are
there are.
queens are 12, kings are 13, aces
This isn't even shuffled.
are 14, and jokers are 15. Then
Jokers are 15, and they also count as
any suit.
as every suit. So jokers are essentially your crits.
Yes.
They're 15, and they count as every suit. Holly,
And-
can you throw down your cards so I can shuffle everything? Because these didn't get shuffled.
Oops. Sorry.
And just show it for the example. We're gonna have to see this later. It'll be important when we play the game.
Yes.
Okay.
Then while you're doing that, I'm gonna. There's also 6 levels to your abilities. Standard there's poor,
Yeah. So there's poor.
average.
So the way it works is it's not you don't have this level from like 1 to 15 or whatever. It's not like D&D in that sense. The way it works is you have these it's more like qualifiers. You have poor, which only gives you a +2 on checks. Average gives you a +4 on checks. Good is a +6. Great is a +8. Exceptional is a +10, and extraordinary is a +12.
And also, one thing that should be mentioned is when you are creating your character, there are certain amounts of different skill levels that you have to pertain to. Like when you're creating your character, you have to have 4 goods and a great, right? Is the basic?
4 goods. It's 4 goods by default.
Yeah.
And then you can either choose a great and a poor, or you can choose any number of greats, exceptionals, extraordinaries with a proportional amount of pours to add on to that.
Yeah. Great is if you take 1 great, you have to take 1 poor. If you take 1 exceptional, you have to take 2 pours. If you take 1 extraordinary, you have to take 3 pours, right?
Let's make characters now, so we can so you guys can actually see that.
It's done like Google Doc or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Google Doc.
Yeah.
I
And
have my
here's
previous characters from when we played.
here's for the viewers and for Archangel, if you're watching my if
Let's let the fan decide.
no,
Yeah.
I'm showing them
The stream.
the because I'm screen sharing on Discord. So like for my
You know, anybody
physical
else would like to watch this stupid stream,
Yeah.
let us know.
yes.
Direct them to us if it's possible.
For clubs,
Yeah,
I have a physique is good, athletics is average, marksmanship is exceptional, writing is poor, and stealth is poor. The exceptional means I needed 3 pours, which which I have writing, stealth, and programming. Oh wait, no, that's helmsmanship is extraordinary. I'm mixing the 2 up. I mix the 2 up a lot. Marksmanship is exceptional. That requires 2 pours. Helmsmanship down here, that requires 3 pours. So I have 1, 2, 3 in programming, sorceress engineering, and physician. Like B said earlier, good is standard. You have 4 goods, and the rest of your abilities, after you've added your goods, your exceptionals, and your extraordinaries, and your greats, if you have any, are all average.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then
so everything
So,
defaults to average unless it's stated otherwise.
So wait, so like each card, each suit represents a different type of ability. So you said what diamonds were intelligence stuff, hearts
Yes.
were what?
that's
They were interpersonal, so like charisma.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. Clubs.
clubs are
physical.
physical.
And
Spades is social.
okay.
No. There are exceptions
Okay,
to the rule. Like for my character, he's a dragon. In the book, it says dragon sorcery for a dragon is automatically good. So I can
It doesn't it doesn't actually say it's automatically good, but it does say that dragons do know every spell, and that they're also just born with magic knowledge. So it's implied.
And then
It's mostly like that.
and then there's
Once
also
upon a time.
if your character depending on who your DM is, B was kind enough to allow me to have an extraordinary exchequer because I'm a dragon. Dragons have generational wealth because
Because of hordes.
yeah. Although my
I guess
horde
that makes sense. If you do nothing but like sleep on gold all day, I feel like your bank account would look pretty damn good.
yeah, this is mine.
And dragons don't always hoard wealth. It's a good thing to note that they don't always hoard wealth.
Like my
They usually hoard things that they find to be very emotionally satisfying for them. So it can be wealth. It can also be power, like they just become a power monger. It could also be women. It could also be art or historical artifacts.
or
For Albie's character, he hoards historical artifacts, but he hoards specifically military history because that's just what his hoard is made out of.
I do have
A dragon can hoard just about anything.
I thought it would be really funny if a dragon was hoarding a crap ton of Beanie Babies or something. It's just you just walk in.
that could happen. That could happen.
You enter the mansion. You enter the mansion of like Lord like Verithrax, right? And the wall is just covered with Star Trek collector's plates.
Is that Soylent I see on the ground? Is that soy milk?
Man.
Yeah. Then after all of that, then we get to the actual character sheet itself. I guess. I mean, I guess the whole thing is technically the character sheet, but this specific part right here is where you put your name, your health. For me, my health is 9, which is very, very high for Castle Falkenstein.
So dragons have a shitload of health, and then he also just decided to put more health on top of that. So just you're not gonna have 9 health plus 1 armor by default.
Yeah.
Unless you all play dragons.
Then
don't do that, please.
I feel like
I'm thinking of doing a magic character, but I don't think I'm gonna, go that far.
I did say you weren't here. I did say that if Quan, if you play a magic guy, Miller, if you play a magic guy, that would mean there's 2 sorcerers, which would just mean that there'd be a lot more magic in there. And I'm just saying that depending on how you want to structure your team, whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's just
But-
magic at these guys. Like, every single spell, every turn is just like I'm like magic missile, magic. I don't know. I just don't D&D stuff.
Well,
The closest to magic missile is magic bullet, and it's exclusive to spell slingers.
yeah.
So
So
what's like the healer one?
Saint
What do you
Bonifaci.
mean? Like the healer magic?
Yeah, what's like the healer build?
You pretty much just a wizard that works in a hospital.
Yeah,
Because there's no classes and there's no builds. So
that is the,
you could cast a spell to fix a broken leg, and then immediately turn around and cast fireball. It's not usually exclusive.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only difference is what order you belong to. So a lot of healers belong to orders like the Order of Saint Boniface, which is actually technically a part of the Catholic Church.
That's good. I should go grab my cross necklace from this costume that I have.
You didn't put the costume together completely. Oh, come on.
I'll go grab it. Damn. All right, hold on. Here,
Okay,
I'll set something up real quick.
Should have been ready from the beginning.
Then
Alright, we'll do it live.
after
Do it live.
then we have after health and armor, if you have any. Then you have money. I am ridiculously rich because I'm a dragon, but most people won't be this rich. Hell, even
Yes.
even the last guy, what was his name?
Why do you have $1,000? There is an exchequer limit for how much you have on your person.
How much?
All right, I'll be
What
right back.
You're gonna have to change it.
What?
I'll be right
Uh-huh.
back.
You
100?
have 500. You
Oh,
have
500.
500 C.
500 is cap. Okay, good.
This is the intermission.
$1,000. That'll just make everything way too easy.
Thing right now.
Okay. Then inventory, and inventory includes clothing, weapons, pretty much anything that you have on your physical body other than your body itself.
It's pretty much just a lot of flavor plus whatever you're carrying.
Yeah. Like for me, I
Oh,
have
you can play. So I'm just coming back to wizards for a second. The healing orders usually come from the church. There's the Holy Order of Saint Boniface, which is that's like the clerical aspect of the Catholic Church. There's also an anti-clerical aspect which broke off from the Catholic Church, the Order of the Temple of Jerusalem, which is the Templars. So you can also play Templar.
so you could be basically a paladin, pretty much, right?
I have an idea.
Well, no, you're a Templar. That's different because a paladin is not. You're not a dude in knight armor running around with a sword. You're just a member of the order.
True.
In fact, it's closer to Assassin's Creed than anything else.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ugh.
pretty much. You just be doing your normal everyday thing. You'd be in a suit. You just happen to know magic that doesn't agree with the church.
I think you can also play a member of the Brotherhood, the ancient Brotherhood of the Druidic Temple.
That's
the
Celtic,
White
I'm
Lodge,
guessing.
The Temple of Ra.
Okay, which one was like the Catholic one?
Temple of the Order of Saint Boniface.
The Holy Order of Saint Boniface and the Order of the Temple of Jerusalem. There's two of them.
Yeah. Then I just added this the other day on B's recommendation, character guide. This is how your character acts, and
I just put that. You don't have to put that down. That's not a rule. I just said.
no, that's
That's a good idea for if you want to role play your character. If it's just a guide for you.
yeah. And then
Okay.
for me, this is just where I put all my spells. B still hasn't sent me a list of all the spells yet.
Yeah, I need.
Since-
If you want to spell, just ask and I'll find it.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that is the character sheet pretty much.
Was it always possible to make up spells?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
always been able. You've always been
Isn't
able
it
to.
just like a card pool?
It's you have to build it, and it's just a really high card pull. Pretty much.
I see.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll be able to get. I gotta plug in my computer. Hopefully we'll be able to get some rudimentary visuals. We'll have to see. Yeah. We'll need something to pull up eventually. However, we've always played it like we were just taught, like we were just speaking. It was just us and the cards in real life, but
Guys being
none of it
dudes.
online. Yeah, just guys being dudes. Hopefully it will happen. We don't know when. No promises.
I think we have 2 people watching it, and I think those 2 people are me and Meckler.
Probably.
No, those are the person. Oh, what, did they leave? Did Lauren?
I think they left.
They did.
Lauren Johnson? Oh,
They did say that their headphones aren't working. So.
Oh, okay.
But besides, all this stuff is good because I'm gonna be uploading this to YouTube later anyway. So.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
obviously.
Are we playing with 3 wizards?
Are we? No way. No way. You guys are gonna be magic characters. Oh.
My
Because what's your name? Thraxus Greylax?
no, Greylax
Something like that.
Terractus. Greylax Terractus.
Yeah. Thraxus, Greylax. So Greylax is a dragon. That makes him a wizard by default.
I'm not gonna
And then-
play as a wizard, but I have the
I'm a
option
fae.
to if I want to.
Okay, so here's the thing. Fae are not wizards. In fact, Fae cannot use magic.
They use something called-
actual medical skills. classes while I do.
So the Fae, the way the Fae work is think of them like super specialized wizards with only 4 skills.
Yeah, I can work with that.
So and there's a shitload of Fae. There's like a whole bunch of them, and there's a if you go onto one of the docs I sent, CF Rules Races, if you go to that, the very bottom is all of the Fae. There's a lot of them.
And they're split into 2 different factions: the Seelie
3.
and the 3.
They're split into 3.
Oh.
They're split into Seelie, Unseelie, and all of the Jinni are independent. They're all.
Oh, that's right, the Jinn.
Yeah.
And so if you're Fae, you're not actually a wizard, and you wouldn't actually be a part of any orders. In fact, many Fae are actually repulsed by holy symbols, which is ironic. But it makes sense because they're fairy, and it would make sense.
Wait a second. There's I forget. Does a person who know magic necessarily have to be part of an order, or is it possible to know magic outside of that?
There's What was your question?
Can you be a wizard without being part of an order?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
You just don't start with any spell books. You only start with cantrips.
Yeah. Right. We got 3 again.
I mean, you guys are basic. If you play Fae, that's basically 3 wizards. Like, basically 3. It's basically 3 wizards. A Fae is just it's a wizard with really specific skill sets.
Well, considering you're Fae, you're a dragon. Am I going to be the wizard with a gun and a sword? I assume I'm going to be the.
I have a rifle.
Mostly.
I have a rifle.
Oh, true. Okay.
If you want, you don't have to. You can also play Beast Folk if you don't want to play human.
No, Brayden did that already.
Well, he was a Kate Sith.
Brayden played Cat She.
Cat She.
Beast Folk are like think of the creatures from the island of Dr. Moreau.
Yeah, I know.
In the canon of Castle Falkenstein, those creatures escaped and they've sort of populated the earth. So there's Beast Folk now.
I'm gonna kill one on sight if I see one.
You can also play Unicorn. Unicorns are like Fae. They're just different.
They're different kinds as well, isn't there?
I can't hear a single thing you said. What?
There are different kinds.
No, not you, Matt. Archangel.
Yeah, that's what take out the mask.
No.
I can breathe. What are you saying?
I can't breathe.
No, you can't.
Hold on. We gotta turn off my
Lift it up for a second. It would be very painful. Yes, it would be.
I was wondering.
You merely adopted the darkness. I was born in it.
Molded by it.
Molded by it.
I was wondering what would break first. The spirit or your body. Okay, now you guys should be able to comprehend what the hell I'm saying if I don't eat my own hat. Okay. Alright, where the hell are my glasses?
You need like a mask that doesn't like apprehend your ability to talk.
My
you
mask.
Like some 3D glasses.
My
from the movies.
My mask is upstairs.
I have aviators I can use.
Maybe some face paint. Well,
yeah, everyone put on aviators.
I don't have any.
Everyone put on aviators. We're wearing aviators.
I don't have any aviators.
I will get you some eventually.
Wait, no, I have a great idea. Hold on. Okay,
this is the aviators only stream.
Not boat to Cairo.
Not boat to Cairo.
Oh wait, I have.
If I don't want to use aviators, I have this.
I'll get them. There are people in my house, so I hope you guys would be able to hear.
Yeah, we want to be able to be understood.
We want you to be understood. That is the bottom line.
Yes. Okay. I think we're
There
right.
we go.
Oh yes.
Yeah. It makes sense.
That could work. Hey, that could work for a character. Why not?
So just what are blind?
Ooh.
I don't even know what cards I have.
That's the thing, is you just pull.
You gotta trust it.
You gotta
Yeah, I trust my magic spell. Go strength check if one intelligence check.
Yeah, you just throw down like 6 diamonds.
Exactly.
No one's able to. No one can stop me. My checks don't make sense.
So the way checks work is I'll go back to the cards here.
Here, let
let's
me.
say you want to do a strength check, and let's say you don't have any strength. Let's say you want to do a strength
can't-
check, right?
They can't see
And
your cards.
That's fine.
Oh.
Here, look. Okay. I'll just there. If you want to do a strength check, and then you can, if you don't have any clubs on you, everything is worth 1. So if you had an average strength and you threw down all of these, that's only 8 strength. But if you threw down a king, the king is worth exactly as much as it's supposed to because it's the right suit, which would be 14.
Okay.
So, or 13, I mean. So if you had an average strength and you threw down 4 non-strength cards, this is only 8. But if you threw down a king instead, and because it's a club, it's actually 17. So there's some strategy in there as well. That's how checks work, and it works like that for every suit.
All right. I'm a little slow. I don't think I'm comprehending as well as I could.
It's a lot to take in at first, and it'll become second nature eventually.
Yeah.
It'll become easier when we actually start playing and I start using the rules instead of just hearing them.
Yeah. That definitely helps. Especially when we're all learning together like we were the first time we played.
God, that was so much fun.
Nearly killing the final boss in the first episode, pretty much.
I didn't know what I was doing.
Somebody to animate that or something. We need to scratch
Like-
enough money so that we can let
Do-
people
do,
know what happened.
do
The
event-
whole first campaign needs to be animated. Yeah.
The
It
fir-
has to be. That needs to be the
like
bottom
a
line.
like Evantris. The Evantris
Yeah,
shorts.
No, I was thinking more of a what's it called? We could all be the characters that we were.
Oh, kind of like
But,
Critical
like,
Roles. Critical Roles.
No, I'm thinking of the other one. It's what is it called?
The Legend of Vox Machina is the.
No, it's the world of the World of Darkness one.
Oh, that one.
Vampire.
Yeah. Vampire the Masquerade.
Yeah, the Vampire the parenting.
Yeah, that's right. Hunter the Parenting. Yeah.
That's the one that we were watching. It has to be like that. That's gonna be our little anime too.
I kind of at one point, if I kind of want to become like a streamer who just like I just wear this the entire time while playing games. It is completely unrelated, but it's just a
It can be very
thought in my
sweaty,
mind.
but yes.
Yeah, no, it's not the most comfortable outfit.
But that would be easier to hide a mic inside of at least.
Yeah, I know, and you just like throw it down
Down the
here,
beak,
and
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, which one of you aren't?
Speaking,
Which one of you is not part of which one of you isn't between Met and Archangel? One of you aren't on the cards thing.
I'm on the card.
It's
I'm watching the cards. I'm not on the cards.
It's Dr. Fez.
Oh god, we lost the person again.
Again, I'm the only one watching. Yeah.
Okay,
I got two
so-
people. I'm watching as well.
Give the stream a boost as of right now.
Yeah, somebody get a raid in here. So we're gonna let's make characters. Making the characters we'll get a better idea of actually how to play the game once we actually have our characters down.
Okay.
So I threw in the if you look here, if you look in the actual chat that isn't displayed, but you can just look at it. All the diary questions. It tells you how to make your character.
Okay.
It's a bit of a process, but it's made so that you're not just a stat block. So that
Speaking of which, you should
as by default it has personality.
You should probably pin that as well in that.
Yeah, I'll pin this. Pinned.
Okay. So. Wait. So is 1800s? Hold on, just to make sure. Are we doing like That's like Industrial Revolution, right?
Yes.
Correct.
It might be.
Eight
The game
late.
takes the timeline of the game is from 1869 to 1880. So this is right in between a lot of the major wars, um, because naturally the Franco-Prussian War is supposed to happen from 70 to 71, but that doesn't happen in this timeline. So you're in between a whole bunch of different wars. You're right on the cusp of massive scientific breakthroughs. Um, the Scramble for Africa is right around the corner. Everything is building up to peak industrial revolution, and you're just right before that.
Got it. Okay.
So it's the Victorian period. It's steampunk.
Okay. Steam. Okay. Yeah.
It's steampunk
Okay,
with wizards.
Yeah. I think it kind of works then. How can I do this? Like, how can I like make my character just be a doctor and not just be a complete quack doctor? That's what I want to do.
You could totally be a snake oil salesman.
Yeah. No, I'd buy that. Yeah.
There's a class. It's not a class. It's an archetype.
Yeah.
In the Six Guns and Sorcery book, they added in North America, so the U.S. and Native Americans and all that. And they added an archetype called the Yankee Sorcerer, which is think of it like a Yankee trader, like a guy who makes candles and soaps and travels across the country, or like who sells canned fish. He's a Yankee trader, but with magical potions. That's the idea. But I mean, that's basically just a snake oiler.
Well, we have one person again. Someone is watching the stream.
I think it's just me.
No, on mine it says we have 3 viewers.
Really?
3 viewers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are all of you watching the stream?
I have
That's
my
question.
mine. I don't think mine counts because I'm watching it in the stream manager, so I see everything. I think only Met and and Archangel are watching.
Shout out that one guy that's watching us screw around.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, we have no idea what we're doing. Well, I have no idea what I'm doing. Everyone else does, I think.
I shall make an NPC in your honor.
Oh, we got 4. Oh my god.
Where? I can't see these people. What's up?
It's like a little like red like number line with like a person icon at like beneath where it says follow.
Now, do you have a plan for your character?
Yeah. I was gonna say that my plan was that I would have just been some wizard guy who isn't necessarily associated with a specific order. Backstories aside from backstory, we can get into that later. I was thinking of doing more of like the grizzled like drifter sort of guy. He just happens to know magic, but he doesn't want to rely on it, and so that creates that dichotomy. At least of the word. And that'll be the shtick is that I want the character to be more melee based, but he knows magic. He just doesn't want to use it.
Yeah, like he could be like an untrained sorcerer.
Yeah,
Like he never got scooped up into an order.
I was thinking more like avoiding it because of emotional reasons. That's enrapturing, isn't it?
Because usually orders will go out and they have like talent scouts, and they'll go out and they'll try to scoop up promising wizards to bring into their order so that they can become more powerful. Because they don't like magic when it's unregulated. They don't like someone who will just cast wild free form magic. They want to make sure that's regulated, and they want to make sure that's under their regulation.
Do you think?
Can I say I come from Austria?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have.
You can be European. You can be European.
Austria-Hungary is a major thing.
Do you think?
Okay, I can keep the name I have set up.
Oh, let me throw up the map. I'm a map, guys.
Oh, cool.
I'm the map guy.
Yes. Anyway, do you think that the East India Company would have recruited spell slingers?
No.
Okay.
Spell slingers are one of the most secretive and mysterious orders.
Okay.
and they only exist in the United States Southwest.
Okay.
Oh, that's also a good idea.
Right. Because I was thinking, since I like to use guns over magic, I was thinking maybe I could be a spell slinger. But since I'm from northern Scotland,
No, yeah, you would.
And-
you would come
and
from a
I
completely
spent-
different order of magic.
and I spent most of my life in India, being a member of the East India Company. So
I like the Dutch East India Trading Company better. I like the VOC.
That's what I was saying. I was saying the VOC is a cooler name than the BIEC. I like it
I like
just
it.
because it's got a cooler name.
I like the song better for the VOC. They have a song. It's I don't know.
No, they
I
do.
think it's called the VOC. Yeah.
Okay. Here
I
is
can't
the
speak
map.
Dutch, though, so.
Can I add this to? Can I add this to the stream? Upload. Can I?
just screen share it.
possible?
Just screen share it.
Oh yeah, screen share it.
Okay.
Are you guys looking? Are you guys looking at it? Can you see it, or do I have to screen share it?
I mean, I can see it.
Because I uploaded it straight to the VC.
Okay.
Oh, I
But
see
you
it.
can see here that there is some weird stuff. Like you'll notice where the Rhine wasn't. There's no Rhine anymore. It's actually an ocean.
Yeah, the inland sea, right?
The inner sea.
Inner sea. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna look at an actual map for where Austria is. I am stupid right now.
Austria is the big orange blob in between the gray and the yellow and the green.
You can see the two capitals pretty clearly. It's
Yeah.
Prague's
Vienna
right
and
there.
Budapest.
Got it. Okay. Okay. Where should I be? Yeah, Klagenfurt sounds. Klagenfurt. Yeah, Klagenfurt is a fun name. We'll stick with that.
There's also like tons and tons of German principalities. Like it's almost unreadable because there's so many of them.
We went back to medieval times.
No, yeah, exactly. No, because there's no Franco-Prussian War. It never became. They never coalesced into a single polity. So, you could be a tiny place like Strelsau. Strelsau is the capital of Ruritania.
And then my last
That's
character,
the only Polish polity in New Europa.
Mikhail, my last character, was also part of Bayern, which is on the other side of the inner sea, and is locked in a very harsh rivalry with Prussia. They have a very hard. They have a very strict military rivalry.
I know what I'll do. I'm gonna pull this up in Photoshop, and then I'll just circle some stuff so that you get a better idea of the geopolitics of New Europa, just so you know what you're looking at. And it's called New Europa, by the way. It's not called Europe.
Yes. New Europe.
Okay.
New Europa, and the people being New Europans.
Imagine being named European.
Yeah. Crazy.
You're open.
Okay,
I am?
I don't want to change. I want to. For some reason, Google Docs wants to autocorrect like the first like 3 words to just the 3rd word. I wrote like Guten Tag today, and it's just like, oh, you want to say today? No,
Yeah, no.
I want to run the first 2 words. What?
Yeah. No, yeah, I got that.
Yeah, like you want to say this? No. What?
Clearly, Dr. Google knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Dr. Google helped me out.
Okay, let me screen share this because it's a little important. There's the map. So you got that's again okay. So you got your polities that you know. So that you got Great Britain and Ireland. You got France here.
Spain and Portugal.
Yeah, you got Spain here. Um, Spain here, Portugal here. That's all unchanged. Italy. Um, you have right here is the Kingdom of Illyria. This is Ruritania. This is Prussia and its vassals. They're not really vassals. They're like part of basically it's like the North German Confederation, but it's still technically the Kingdom of Prussia.
I think we just put a little brown spot.
This one.
Austria and the gray one.
Oh yeah, that's Ruritania. That's the only Polish one.
I don't like Polish. Destroy them.
They're from the book. They're from the Prisoner of Zenda. It's actually from a book. But because Victorian literature is part of the historical canon, Ruritania is real here.
Okay, that's cool.
So like you can meet someone like Captain Nemo. Like it's a real person you could meet.
And also space guns are real. The Vern cannons, as they're known in this world.
Yeah, so like there's space travel. There's space travel. You can get strapped into a giant bullet and get shot into space.
Strapped.
Yeah, get totally strapped. This is the German principalities. I mean, just so you can see it better. This is pretty much the whole German everything. This is Bayern. This one here.
That's where my last
this
character.
Is Saxony. This is Württemberg, Baden. I believe somewhere. I believe this is Dusseldorf. This is Hesse. So there's just a whole bunch of little tiny stuff. If you can't choose, if you want to remain neutral, because there's like a Cold War going on between France, Bayern, and Austria, and then the Prussians, and they're all trying to fight each other. Because Prussia wants to unite the Germans, but they can't do that because everyone hates them. So
Yeah, Galstic is Austrian. How nationalist should I be? Okay, on a scale from 1 to Hitler, how nationalist should I be?
We've already beat that great. Well, whatever's gonna keep us saying anything that'll get us off.
Oh right, yeah, crap. Oh no, I didn't mean it. Oh no.
I don't think the mention of Hitler is gonna get anybody banned. However,
I mean, just it's fine in a way that
I'm saying the name. Maybe I don't want to summon it. It's like Beetlejuice, maybe.
summon him.
yeah.
Don't summon it.
It's 1870, so you're a good 50 years before the invention of fascism.
Yes, Mussolini isn't even alive.
No, he's not even alive. This is the Kingdom of Prussia. They still have a Kaiser.
Yes.
In fact, they're still ruled by Bismarck.
The Kaiser will only obtain my finest snake oils, my finest, my finest cocaine.
Your goal as an American snake oiler: sell the Kaiser snake oil.
That will be my goal. That will
My
be
goal to con the most powerful man in the world.
He will buy my snake oil. Or I'll send him some other medicine. I'll sell some other medicine I have. It's a key ingredient in Coca-Cola sometimes, making it a medicine.
Yeah, it's totally normal, by the way. Totally normal for this time.
I have like the Green Goblin smile right now. I'm looking at my camera. It's like
There's the Ottomans. There's Russia as well. Sweden, Norway is one polity during this time period. The Mongols.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Mongols. People living in yurts and using bows and stuff.
The closest you can get to that lifestyle is Russia and the Ottomans.
Unfortunately,
because the Ottomans are Turks, and they still have nomads, and Russia has so much land that they still have nomads.
Africa, most of Asia and South America are kind of iffy on what and who live there
Yeah, we don't
because
really have a lot of information on that. We know Brazil, Gran Colombia, the Incan Empire. Um, we know there's Mexico. We know there's the Mayan Empire. Araucanian Patagonia is probably a place that exists, considering the Bear Flag Empire also exists. It would just make sense.
the seven cities.
Mayan
Chile. Um, that's all like South America, Latin America. Africa, we know that there's the Cape. Cape is definitely a thing. There is. You can see here you have the Ottomans. You have French Algeria here. Ottomans here. This is Tunisia. This is Morocco. You have Alamarja here. There's also the Kingdom of Congo. Congo is a major player in this timeline. You also have Egypt. Egypt down here. They're a vassal of the Ottomans. So Africa is it's a little sparse in terms of what's going on. Ethiopia. I mean, it's mostly just improvised. What we think is probably going on down there. There's not a lot of actual information except for like Congo, and that's it. And that's just telling us.
As far as
The book just tells us that Congo. Book just tells us that Congo is independent and is being supported by other powers so that it doesn't get colonized by the Belgians. The Portuguese have like a bunch of military in the Congo so that the Belgians don't get it.
Oh, that's another thing. Japan is ruled by was the Shogundam.
There's two.
There's one of them is the Shogundam, right?
Right. So I was getting to East Asia. You got the Raj, British Raj. You have VOC. VOC is definitely a thing in Indonesia. Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia,
China.
all these places. Well, actually, that might be French Indochina by this point. I don't know. Thailand for sure never got colonized though. You have the Qing dynasty in China. So the thing with East Asia is that they're ruled by what are called the Dragon Emperors, where there were a bunch of dragons that in ancient times migrated to the east, and they ended up creating their own kingdoms. That instead of humans forming their own kingdoms, the humans sort of coalesced around the dragons because the dragons were the most powerful, and they became the heads of these kingdoms. So that's why there's so much dragon iconography in Chinese and Japanese culture. So Qing Dynasty is ruled by a dragon. The Emperor Meiji is himself a dragon.
It's also one of the
Uh,
reasons why dragons aren't persecuted in Asia as like they are in Europe.
Dragons are revered. Dragons are revered in Asia, and they're not persecuted in New Europa anymore. But there was a period. There was throughout human history in New Europa. They were hunting dragons, off and on. But dragons are pretty normal, but they're not really. You don't openly go around as a dragon. You usually shapeshift into a human to come across as more socially acceptable.
I remember I heard this thing. There are two types of fantasies. You have hopefully one day the dragons will return, and there's too many goddamn dragons. That's what it is.
Yeah. No, this is in New Europa. It's one day the dragons will return, and then in East Asia, it's there's too many dragons. But Japan, Emperor Meiji is a dragon. The Qing Dynasty is a dragon. Um,
The entire dynasty?
yeah. So the last dragon emperor just died out. So the current emperor of China is actually a half dragon. He's actually human with a dragon parent, but he's actually biologically human.
They're the sons of heaven.
Yeah. But Meiji is full dragon, for sure. Meiji is full dragon. But the thing is that there was a thing, I've dubbed it the Shogundam. It's not canon, but I like to call it that. There is a thing where Emperor Meiji fought a civil war essentially after the Meiji Restoration. This guy called Yoshikazu Tomino. He was this Japanese guy who was educated in the West, and then he came back, and he built a giant mech. He built a giant steam automaton, which he used to conquer the island of Hokkaido, which he then rules as his own shogunate. It's literally a Gundam reference.
So as such, we've named it the Shogun.
The Shogun, yeah.
I have a question. Do dragons allow for status mandated heaven? Is that a thing that the dragons like do? Like they just get really annoyed with other dragons like mandated heaven. I know it's kind of thing. It just shatters like China and then it has to reform again.
Yeah, I'm sure that happened. I mean,
Yeah,
every Chinese dynasty was ruled by dragons, apparently. So, yeah. Asian dragons and New European dragons are not the same, by the way. They're two different kinds.
Asian.
They have all the same stats, but they're two different like people groups.
I'm guessing like it's like the long dragon and then just like big boy wings.
You have like drakes and worms, and then you have the loon.
Okay. Yeah. I kind of find it just really funny how it's like, hey, your dragon's look. Like we just took a worm, made it into a paper, and made it really effing long.
Yeah.
And then
nothing done.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's explaining the lore and
Right. So we can make characters. One, you do have your character. You are coming up with something, right?
I'm trying to. I'd rather these guys get done with theirs first.
I'm already
Why don't you do it
finished.
at the same time. Why are you waiting?
Actually, just doing it. I mean, I'm trying. I'm looking at stuff that I could base this on.
Yeah.
I am also looking at the blue box.
Hey, you think the man with no name would be a spell slinger or just a regular gunslinger?
Who's the man with no name? I forget.
Oh man.
I think it's Clint Eastwood. I think that's
Clint Eastwood's character.
Oh.
Maybe a regular guy. I mean.
No. Clint Eastwood just exists. He is from America. It's just like he's in Europe. No one knows how he got here.
The thing is that so because fiction is canon, like Sherlock Holmes and War of the Worlds, this also applies to TV and movies. I've basically made it so that anything since before 1994, when the first book came out, is fair game, because copyright, everything was included because of copyright. Some things were changed because of copyright, like at the time Castle Falkenstein was written, the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, that movie, was not in the public domain, so the character was changed for the book, but he is in the public domain now, so he's still changed, but that's neither here nor there.
Wait, does that mean
But
Mickey
essentially,
Mouse is now canon?
I mean, like in no, because he wouldn't exist within the time frame.
Yeah, true.
Would he eventually exist?
I mean, it's entirely possible that he would be a talking animal. Yeah.
Okay, what about Charles Entertainment Cheese? When was he invented?
I don't think so because he's invented as a brand mascot.
Yeah, it's different from a.
I do know that in Six Guns and Sorcery they introduced Lo Pan from Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, he's real.
He's real, very real.
Alright, so here's what I would want to assume. Like, instead of like a work of fiction, the Clint Eastwood movies are just like a documentary, pretty much, of just what happened.
You
watch 1964. They are canon.
You watch that movie, and it would essentially be more or less canon as to what the character would be like in Castle Falkenstein.
Okay.
That doesn't mean that the books and movies and TV and whatever, that doesn't mean that they're entirely canon. Like, the show Wild Wild West from the 60s is canon, but everything is changed to avoid copyright. So, copyright is still a thing, and I still hold to that because it's for narrative consistency. What?
History is affected by copyright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like...
No, he can't use Mickey Mouse because he's copyright.
You can definitely you can use Michael the Mouse for sure.
Yeah.
I know McCavity, the character from the Cats musical, exists, but he's called M the Hidden Paw. He's renamed, but the character is very much from the Cats musical. Um, so uh, copyright is still a thing, but yeah, these characters definitely exist. Just tweaked. Yeah.
Okay. Now should my let's see. How often does my guy get high on his own supply? Let's figure this out. How much snake oil does he get?
Well,
He drinks the snake oil?
is he making authentic snake oil, or is he snake oiling where it's fake snake oil?
Both.
Okay, so he does actually have a real supply of snake oil.
Yeah. No,
Snake
the real
oil,
supply the real supply he imports from the Mayan Empire. He gets Mayan snake oil.
So snake oil, I believe it comes from China, and because there's a snake there where the snake skin actually does have medicinal properties, and then they're like, wow, this is medicinal stuff. Let's make snake oil here. And they tried making snake oil in the U.S., but these are American snakes, so there's no medicinal properties. So he's getting imported shit from China, but like it's also mixed in with like just actual snake oil from the Americas.
It doesn't cancel out. It just makes it taste funky. Doesn't it?
Yeah, no.
Oh, you sure this is the right snake oil? Yeah, I'm sure.
He's got like snake oil and it's infused with like wild tobacco, so you trip balls on it. Like he's got all this herbal medicinal stuff that you'd get just walking around just the North American wilderness, and he's just selling this.
It's like a special like thing. So you know, like you see like my mask has this little like stuff. There's like a special like tube you can put into like those holes on the mask so you can smoke while wearing the mask.
Why does he own a plague doctor mask?
He found one, but gonna be a doctor, and then did. And that's gonna be the story. That's gonna be how he became a doctor. And he's just like wandering around the like museum. Like,
if you want, you could actually play a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde character. The game actually allows you to do that. Essentially, what that means is you make two human characters, and then you choose a circumstance that the characters can switch. So, like for Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, it's taking a chemical formula, and then he literally changes characters.
Okay.
Rats and I were gonna do that.
Ultra smart. You can have one ultra smart character and one ultra strong character, and then you would need to manually switch between the characters with a chemical formula or like trip balls or whatever.
There was an early stage in one of our early.
Already the tank.
Yeah, yeah, I'm the tank.
There's 9 health and 1 armor.
But there was at one point there was in an earlier game, when we were making our characters, Rats and I were going to play Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde character with a dwarf.
Yeah, where the character has split personality.
Yeah.
And they were gonna play one character. It didn't pan out, but it was a funny concept. But if you go to the rules page for races, and you look at the humans at the top, there is a two-form human. There's 2 kinds of two-form human. One is a creature, where it's like a werewolf, where you're human in one form and then you're an animal in another form, and the other is 2 different humans.
All right.
So if you want, you can do that. If you want to
with Faye.
With Faye?
Yeah.
You can't do that with Faye. The thing with Faye, dragons, and unicorns all have this ability called shapeshifting. Faye shapeshift naturally.
So do
Okay, yeah.
Dragons can too, kind of.
So Faye do that so that they're not persecuted. It has to do with being socially acceptable.
Same thing with
So
dragons.
it's easier to appear to a human as a human than it is to be like this weird alien goblin thing. Um, so that's why I'll have shapeshifting.
Yeah.
Same thing with dragons.
I'll do the two-form human. I'll do the Dr. Jekyll one. I'll have one pedals the actual healing snake oil. The other one pedals the snake oil. And the actual one. So whichever one you don't know, it's like because they wear a mask, you can't tell the physical difference between them. It's just like, okay, so just like, is this actual snake oil? Maybe.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of funny. I think that'd be kind of funny. It's like one person is like, yeah, I'm like the peddler. The other one is the actual doctor.
You could do like I only encourage that the characters are completely different because the characters are meant to be doing a dual human like that. They're supposed to be completely different in terms of personality and characteristics because it's supposed to be like they're literally changing to a different person, like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
To be fair, I'm guessing we're going with like the more modern interpretation of Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. In the original one, it was implied that like Dr. Jekyll was Mr. Hyde like, completely. It was essentially like changing his body. That's literally all it did. It didn't change who he was. That was the original version.
It was in the book. It was sort of blurred whether or not Jekyll knew what he was doing, whether or not it really was two people.
Towards the end, I'm pretty sure he started describing like Mr. Hyde as like a different person, essentially.
Yeah, Mr. Hyde would talk to him in his head, and at the start of the book, you would see Mr. Hyde and he's short, but at the end of the book, he's tall and Jekyll is short. Because like, Hyde has since become the dominant personality.
Yeah. I actually have to read the full book. I've already watched the summary. I have to read it at some point. But from what I've heard, it's really. I've heard Dracula is really effing boring.
Dracula is my favorite book. I'm not gonna lie.
My mom and my brother tried to read it. They could not get to like the ship. They could not. It sucks.
Good movie.
Okay, the ship is the most boring chapter. That is the worst chapter in the book, though. The Voyage of the Demeter is the worst chapter in the book.
They're actually making a movie about like the last voyage of the Demeter.
Oh yeah, they made that. It's Victorian era Alien. That's what it is.
That looks really cool. I do have to watch it still.
It was mediocre. It was very mediocre. I've seen it already.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, if you want to know how much of a D&D fan I am, that right there is the Lego D&D set. I got it in the first week, which allowed me to get this D&D dice chest right here. It's Lego. It's a Mimic. I'm too lazy to take it out of the bag right now. But you can barely see them. But all those minifigures are from the D&D minifigure line. I have literally every single D&D like Lego item.
You made the Mimic?
No, I didn't make it. That was a set. If you got it within the what?
Was it difficult to get the pieces together?
Shut up.
He's just lazy.
You know.
Sorry, I had you know, but yeah, I have every Lego D&D set.
Okay, pretty cool.
You can't even get the D&D chest anymore, the Mimic chest anymore.
Let me get a picture of this guy and the dog.
Okay, so my trigger, does it have to be a chemical formula or can the trigger be like an action?
It can be a chemical formula, it can be psychological, you can be cursed, it can be any number of things.
Okay, I'll have it be when I take off my mask, I change. So the actual, like, essentially this thing is the persona. Are you doctor, where's this?
Are you cursed or is it like completely psychological or because if it's a mask, you could be cursed. It could literally be like
a cursed object.
I mean, it sounds like a cursed doctor's outfit, and then I can work. Yeah, I go cursed. I like that.
You could have found some sort of like ancient cursed magical Vunon mask sort of thing. And
then I still doesn't realize it somehow. He's just like, all right.
Yeah.
Like he's been doing this for years, and he still doesn't know that thing is cursed. He's smart though. He's smart when he has the mask on.
It probably talks to him like Hyde. It probably talks to him. Yeah. No, if you want to, because the Green Goblin is entirely psychological. And if you want to do, is like maybe he's got maybe he's got two personalities, or maybe the mask is cursed, or maybe it's like something like that. Um, that could be fun. It might be a little hard to role play just to keep track of, but it could definitely be a lot of fun.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I was thinking I'm gonna go with curse, and maybe like curse gives the psychological. I can do both. Kind of like the curse kind of made the psychological thing, and eventually just like
Yeah, those two sort of
yeah,
just blend together. It could be like
yeah,
he did have this, and it didn't really become apparent until he became cursed.
yeah. It's just like no. So now here's my question: if it's cursed, is it like the actual mask? Should I make it so the actual mask has a person? Like it's different and kind of like Star Wars. What's his name? Had like a helmet. He's in a Vader comic.
Bane,
Is Darth Vader?
No, it's in a Vader.
Bane, Revan, Nihilus.
Was it Revan? Hold on, like
The only three that I can think of that are that are major
Lord
Sith.
Moment. It was a Lord Moment.
Huh.
So essentially, he had a Sith mask. He was a Sith, and he kind of found a way to cheat death. Essentially he used that mask so much, he did so much stuff with it, he essentially turned into a Horcrux. And he's like, I get possessable if they wear my mask. That's what he did. So they made it. So I'm not sure if I should make it like that or like this just like turn me into the Doctor thing.
He goes, he's Doctor, and then he puts on the mask, and he goes, which Doctor?
Yeah. Yeah, one thing like maybe it's like without the mask, it's like a peddler. It's like some dude who doesn't really know what he's doing, but he knows that he puts the mask on. It's like, okay, let's block in on the medical stuff here, and then he doesn't even realize that's what's happening. He knows jack shit about medical stuff.
Yeah. Um. Okay. I'd say start putting that down into your diary in some way. Answer those questions that I got in I pinned.
Yeah, okay, I'm doing that.
And there's the example diary page if you ever need like
Yeah.
inspiration or whatever. Metler, are you do you have your guide? Are you thinking?
I'm currently working on this guy. I copied the thing, but also I'm gonna have to redo most of my stuff because I wanted to be a magic
And
Okay.
when you make two characters, you are making two separate stat sheets.
Diary. Yeah.
Or you're making you can make one diary, but you have two separate stat sheets. So like you your diary will have your four goods and your greats and your poors, and then it will have another four goods and greats and poors for your second character because they'll have different stats.
Okay. Alright, let's see.
I swear, if you're all magic shapeshifters, I'm gonna lose it.
I never said.
Well, I'm gonna be a human. Oh, I'm kind of a shapeshifter.
But you're thematically a shapeshifter.
Yeah, like as far as people, as far as known to probably me and my character, the actual physical features probably won't change that much. Because of the fact that like the trigger is like essentially it's more like a mental thing, I'd assume. I might make it so like the doctor himself is a little physically weaker than the regular version.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
because I know in Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, it is a chemical psychological transformation, but it also causes his body to physically change. Like Hyde
yeah,
himself looks ugly and he's short and he's super strong. Which is it's just him. It's just the person is supposed to look like how their personality is. Because I know as Jekyll becomes weaker and weaker throughout the book, he actually becomes smaller and frail and sickly.
Yeah. So like the outstanding pillar of the community he is.
Yes. Everyone knows that if you're a good person, you also suck.
Everyone, yeah. I remember the one I watched that was just we'll see that. Yeah. So like I remember so the summary I was watching of it said like they never really specify what Jekyll does as Hyde.
Yeah.
And so it's like this like unspeakable acts, which sounds like from Victorian standards, it could be either
he murders two people.
Yeah, Well, I'm pretty sure one of those was a complete accident. Like he just like.
Well, one of them is he did stomp a child to death. So.
Yeah, and the other one, the guy was on 1 HP, and then he just like KO'd him essentially.
Yeah. But no, I mean, it's not like a Victorian standard of unspeakable horrors. It's more like a general human standard of unspeakable horrors.
I know, but it's not. It's like Victorian standards. It could be anything from eating babies to doing drag.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be kind of funny. It's just like it's not like yes, I'm now Mr. Hyde. No one can hack me.
There's
they turn into like this is found or something, and they go to like this.
There's an interpretation. There's an interpretation of the book that says that the dichotomy between Jekyll and Hyde, the change is supposed to be an allegory for repressed homosexuality in the Victorian period.
Oh,
I'd buy that. That makes sense.
This is important to the story, ladies and gentlemen. This will be present in the themes of our game.
There will be a test.
There will be a test on how homosexual our characters
The gay
are.
test. It's here everywhere. Finally, I didn't say for it though. Damn it.
My character, yeah. The trick question. The mask is just autism, and that's what it is. Whenever he puts that on, he knows how to fix everything. But the downside is nothing. He forgets how people work.
All of your social skills are just poor with that character.
Yeah, it plummets. Everything else.
And then all of your social skills are poor. All of your intelligence skills are extraordinary.
Yeah, everything else is extraordinary, like medical knowledge and all that stuff. It's just like no one knows like what exactly happens, but as soon as it puts on the mask, he just becomes extra Austrian and extra autistic.
Are both of your characters Austrian? Or is like one of them is because now I'm thinking because snake oiler is that's someone who comes snake oiling is that's an American thing.
Yeah.
And your character is Austrian, so I was wondering if like he went to America to become a snake oiler, and then that's when he found the mask, and so the mask is like a completely different guy. It's like. He might even be like an American in the mask, or like he's Creole or something.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he puts on the mask, becomes French. We met him was said, I am here, I'll give you snake oil, and it will make you feel very worst accent I've ever done.
It's accurate. You could be from Orleans. Orleans is I'll show you the map on the. I haven't actually made the map, but I'll show you the picture.
No more impressions. Let's just get on with the lore.
I'll show you the picture
And the characters
of North America, but
impression right now. Oh, not bad. I think you did a pretty good impression.
Pretty good impression.
That's Irish a wee lot.
No, it's not. It's a Scottish.
Scottish sounds more like this. You gotta make a pitch a bit lower. You gotta make a bit more aggressive. And that's how you do it.
If only I could do that.
It's in the inflection.
It's in the inflection that it's because they're not the same.
No, not really. Usually how I do a Scottish accent is I just make my voice a bit lower. It doesn't sound like this.
It's the same, just a bit more.
It's
Is it? Is it through Glasgow full of spiky bombs? Let's find out. Excuse me. Is Glasgow full of spiky bombs?
He probably
Go for your prick.
Yeah, hey.
We got a beard and looks ginger. You know,
Okay. So here's the map of North America.
it's like the North America.
You have the U.S., the Free State of Orleans, Cuba, Mexico, Republic of Texas, Unorganized Territory, the Bear Flag Empire of California, Dominion of Canada, Manitoba, and Kummerunuif.
Okay.
You can see that the United States only goes to the Mississippi.
Okay. So the image was not allowed me to read because it's a little.
It's a little compressed, yeah.
Yeah.
Here, I'll
Okay,
take another picture.
All right. Thank you.
I might actually have a better picture on me.
Yeah. So my guy will be American until he puts on the mask, and then is very much Austrian, but.
Or it can be the opposite, because he could be Austrian and then he just becomes American. It could be either way. It depends on. Actually, I think it depends on where you want the mask to be from.
Hi.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to learn. I'll watch some videos on how to do an Austrian accent properly. And I'll figure that out, and then I can switch between the accent.
Let's see if this is any better. That's better.
Yeah, United States of America.
The US
part of the. I'll be part of the colonies over here. I'll be from. Where do I want to be? Should I be Floridian? Is that good for snake oils?
Floridian. That's a good possibility. You could even be from Georgia.
Oh yeah, Georgia's cool. Oh, I have southern.
And you also got Orleans, which is like the deep south, but they're separate from the U.S.
Also,
Because
is
they're also French
also
and Cajun.
voodoo is very prevalent in Orleans, isn't it?
Yeah, voodoo is a big part of Orleans.
I'll be from Mississippi. I'll go to New Orleans, find the mask, and become Austrian. Yeah, that is very convoluted. No one quite knows how this
I'm
happened.
not saying it's convoluted. I'm saying, oh god, he's from Mississippi. It must be the worst person ever.
I got this wacky idea. I don't know why you would turn New Year open, but I had a wacky idea where I'm just spitballing. But what if the mask is like it's got some forgotten Austrian noble's soul in it,
Alright.
and then so when you put on the mask,
That's what's in here.
yeah.
It's a cyberpunk story. We might as well be playing cyberpunk.
Wake up, samurai. We gotta work together.
It's by the same guy. It's by Mike Constant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just wait. Every now and then, it's just some like random thing. It's like I don't know
Just
what the
a
hell I'm
comment
talking
in the
about.
game
I just
that-
realized I spaced out and started talking. Ignore what I just said. There's
that
no
case-
thoughts going through my
In
head.
that case, you could have this mask that's haunted by an Austrian ghost, and then when you put on the mask, you become that guy.
I can work with that. Yeah.
I don't know what it's doing in Orleans.
Cool doctor. Yeah. Okay, I gotta figure out how to do a New Orleans accent and then like a freaking like Austrian accent.
So Orleans, it's super diverse. You could be Cajun or French, Creole, African American, Southern, Spanish. There's a lot of stuff going on in there.
So you can
I'll just go Southern. I'll just go. That's the easiest one, I think.
Everybody from there is Southern. What do you mean?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, like deep south, like at the time. Also, if you're from Orleans, I have to ask, is anyone else from North America?
Mm-hmm.
My character is from, I believe, Tucson.
Oh, you're from Tucson.
I believe so. Yeah, I was gonna meet the gunfighter.
When was Tucson founded?
It was handed off to the U.S. in 1854.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna make it so my character has no idea that he's in New Europa. He just thinks he's in a weird part of Mississippi. The mask got him to New Europa. He's like, people sound fun in here.
Wait, so he doesn't have any memory of when he has the mask on or off?
I think he probably.
It's not like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
I think he probably has some idea what's happening, but not a whole lot. You could probably figure you figure out like the doctor stuff. He's kind of there like, yeah, no, I understand the doctor stuff aspect, but you probably can't understand like too much of the how or the why.
Does he know that he's been
I'm gonna
this?
like, neither of them know that they're sharing a body. That's
Okay.
gonna be like the thing. It's like you get put on a match, like, oh, I took a weird nap. That's really long.
Do they talk to each other in their head?
I think they might accidentally, without realizing that they're talking to each other.
Like they'll just think that it's just a continuation of their consciousness. They won't know that it's a separate consciousness.
Or they'll just think it's some other dude talking to them. They just don't realize it's in their head. It's just like, huh, the guy's still here. I wonder what he's doing. He's chilled on it.
What?
Why'd you say? It looks like a closet.
Huh?
What are you talking about? All of a sudden it turns American.
Okay,
like,
so
your doctor, like, you're on the operating table and your doctor is just like, we're going dog, I gotta heal you. What did you say over there?
okay, so Matt, you are from Tucson. That's actually checks out. You're a Texian.
Was it part of Texas at this time?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you look at the map, Arizona and New Mexico are part of the Republic of Texas because they took that from Mexico during the Second War of Texas Independence.
Yeah,
someone told us someone joined and said cheap viewers on streamboo.com.
Yeah.
What did he say?
We
Cheap.
got an ad in chat.
We got an ad to get more viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Hey, shout out to that ad. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out Outward Bouquet.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Well,
Thank you for telling us to buy stream.
They're gone now. It's just you two. It's just you two that's viewing right now.
What do you think?
Yeah, so my kid would have two diaries. Like, he just opens the diary, sees someone else is writing, and gets really annoyed, and then moves on. Like, okay, never mind.
Do you think he's entirely oblivious, or would he eventually catch on that
I
he's
feel like he could eventually figure it out, but I feel like it just wouldn't change much. Now there's like two people there, right? And oh, cool.
He might be completely new to it. He might have just only have gotten the mask like recently. If that's the case.
To Austria or something. Okay, so
yeah.
I wrote on a thing that he did he did just get like a shop set up, so maybe he's been there for like maybe a month, I guess. I don't know. He's still new to it, but not like new. Like enough to like, you know what I mean.
Right.
Enough where both are established.
Okay.
I thought the reason of maybe why this dude picked up the costume is like, oh, it's what the Europeans are wearing, aren't they? I mean, I'm making it more official. And he put it on, and then it's just like, you know, the thing.
He thinks New Europeans just casually wear death masks and shit.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, no, this is what doctors wear, isn't it? Like, oh yeah, that's what they wore. It'll make it look more official when I'm selling my snake oil. Yeah. Okay,
I don't know. We'll work
and then
on
he
it.
did and the other guy just sees the snake oil. It's like, oh, yeah, this is actually medicinal one. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the other guy does not understand it, just mixes it with the other snake oil, the not oil.
So, yeah, I guess just don't play Murder Hobo because it's I'd say it's probably harder to make a Murder Hobo in this game, to actually play a Murder Hobo in this game, than it is in like D&D, because D&D you have the suspension of disbelief, but there's like a whole part of Castle Falkenstein is social skills. So like there's a social graces thing. Like you can't even wander into a tavern and just start like smashing bottles and shit, Because if you wander in that tavern and you're not wearing pants, like that, you're automatically not going to get in because that's going to be a massive tank to your social graces.
Hey, wait, no, it's no shoes, no shirt, no service. As long as I got my shoes and my shirt, I'm good, aren't I?
So, man, are you just doing a regular, like a regular gunslinger, or I'm just checking because
he knows magic too. That was the whole thesis. That was the whole.
But he's not a spell
I'm just
slinger.
checking. I'm just checking because Thunderbreaker is also doing also basically playing a gunslinger.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Well,
do
I use
are you really doing
rifles.
magic, or would
I
that be
I use
your part of
rifles.
it?
I'm guessing you're gonna be using pistols, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That'd be
you
more
can
of a
be
strength.
marksman. You
I'm
can be
I'm a
marksmanship
marksman.
and
He's a gunslinger.
and because gunslinging is a different ability. Like you can do ricochets and trick shots. You know, revolver ocelot, single action army, the greatest handgun ever created.
Mm-hmm.
6 shots, more than enough to kill anything that moves.
The engravings, unfortunately, offer no technical.
They offer no technical advantage.
It's a shame. I named my guy Kent M. Howard. It's a,
Kent M. Howard.
You're not going to be able to guess it, but it's references to two people. One of them is hard to spot because Kent. I shortened Kentaro for Kentaro Mira. Kent M. That's the guy who made Berserk, and Howard, Robert E. Howard.
Yeah, for some reason my mind instantly went to Robert E. Howard.
Yeah, Howard. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been into the stories for a while.
So what's your character you're getting down?
Me?
No, Matt.
Okay. My character. So it's from Tucson, Arizona. I don't remember. Let me get a look at all the classes, but for as of right now, can I put gunslinger? Is good. No,
Yeah, you can be a gun. You can be like a gunfighter or a gunman.
Yeah.
Like I mean, because there's a lot of different things you can be as a gunfighter. Like you can be a criminal, or you can be a bounty hunter, or you can
Be a lawman.
just be like a drifter or a grifter, or you can be a lawman. Yeah.
I believe you have shared all the different. Take it off.
Well, you can also have renown as like a gunslinger, so people know who you are.
Oh, true.
I came up with a character at one point where he's the gunslinger archetype, but he uses a sword instead.
Oh,
He's like a fencing cowboy.
Cowboy. That sounds. That is kind of silly.
You took off the cannoneering skill, right?
I did. I took that
Yeah.
off a long time ago.
Yeah, I thought so.
I have everything on the Discord. I already posted everything.
Yeah, I know. I have all the skills that you have as well on my thing. I'm just wondering because I remember at one point you did have a cannoneering skill.
No, all the homebrew skills I have on here is more or less just for streamlining. It's not really to add anything.
Yeah.
Like I've changed the Ottoman way to Orientalism because it encompasses far more of the East than just the Ottoman state. I did add. I think I only added like 2 new skills. One of them being cleverness. Yeah, that's actually literally it.
Oh,
Oh, and programming, but programming is implied through
calculation engines.
calculations. And I added the humanities because I got rid of the education stat and I split that between natural sciences and humanities. Because I mean, a physicist isn't going to know everything about what ancient people did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just a thought. Um, Archaeology was just getting big during this time, so if you want to find a mask through that, also possible.
Okay, got it. Currently, I'm writing my story. I'm writing the diary still. I'm kind of like alternating between. I'm gonna do a thing where it's like alternating. So you have the Austrian math one is Dr. Hilrich Kunstfeller, and then you have William Johnson as the other one.
William Johnson. What a generic ass
John
name.
Smith.
I know.
He is a period accurate American. William Johnson.
I made a joke where he's like, "Oh, New Orleans is really neat over here. I thought I see a lot more French. A lot of Germans here. What's going on?"
Is I have to ask because you and Matt are both from the U.S. Or not from the U.S. You're from he's Texan.
From North America.
Because you're both from North America, I have to ask, what is your relationship to the Civil War?
Oh, well, I'm from the South, so.
But you don't have to. But you're also not an American, so you don't have to have volunteered for it.
I
Yes.
my dad probably saw it as an
That's the whole
opportunity
point,
to
is
make
that-
money. He's like,
What a scumbag!
if I'm gonna be a jackass, I'm gonna need a lot of snake oil, aren't I? Yeah.
Just make sure that their skill sets are more or less completely different.
Yeah, I'm gonna have.
But I do think it's funny to have one of them have like a good or like just a regular physicianship skill, and then the other one has an extraordinary physicianship skill. Like he's a doctor either way. He just gets better. I do think that's a funny concept.
Yeah.
Do you want the doctor or the better doctor?
Probably like William Johnson is probably gonna have like the basic skill, while the like I said, the actual doctor one, the German one is gonna have, or the Austrian one is gonna have the expertise one or whatever it is.
Yeah,
And
and I think it actually does make sense. Because Johnson would be he's more of the smooth talker because he's a salesman.
yeah. I'm a salesman kind of doctor. The one to be like, I know you need some whiskey over there. That's how you're gonna get real. That's how you're gonna get right up and raised.
Ask your doctor if snake oil is right for you.
Ask your doctor if you need more whiskey. You do. I sell it.
I'm making a stealth build.
Are you really?
Yes.
That's actually dope.
What? Oh, stealth build.
Fallout, baby.
Alright, nice.
You're doing a.
We're the stealthiest people right here. We have a schizophrenic doctor, a dragon, and a dude from Texas who's very stealthy.
Sneaky Pete.
Sneaky Pete. That's like, yeah.
What do you think of the Alamo?
What do I think of the Alamo? Well, it should have been defended. God bless Texas. Never forget.
Yeah, I don't have 9/11 yet.
The Texan diplomat, he says, remember the Alamo, and chokes the Mexican on the plane.
So our second Mexican is at the Alamo.
So, the second one, there was like 1,000.
The second 1,000 Mexicans.
There are the 1,001.
You do know
First Mexican.
only 2 Mexicans besieged the Alamo. They were just that strong.
Yeah, there's only 2.
It was Big Ricardo when Guadalajara, Luis. gunslinging stealth.
What do you picture for your character?
Just a drifter. He happened to have like ran in with two other people that needed to do something. I'm picturing this as sort of like a sort of like literally just like the good, the bad, and the ugly, the Dollars trilogy, which is kind
Yeah.
of process stuff.
You know, I mean, having seen the films, you know, the man with no name does have a good sneak skill.
Yeah, he's actually pretty good.
He's actually pretty stealthy.
This is practically that. I assume the inspiration would be the Dollars trilogy and Yojimbo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yojimbo.
I am trying to think of the campaign you guys are in. I do think that,
Keep that to yourself.
well, I just want to make sure, there's some things I do have to go over with you guys. Like, if you guys are part of, uh, Greylax's crew, or if you're just taking passage or something.
Possibly, I'd be just taking passage. That seems like you would be that.
It seems like to me, it feels like you would accidentally get involved in whatever this is, and then you just stick it through anyways, probably because there's a paycheck at the end.
You guys can be related to related in story.
How?
I will be the
How would
lead
I be
in
related
story.
to
Not related, I
Well-
say in story. Related in story.
Well, William Johnson, the famed Austrian, I mean, he's from New Europa, so you'd have some geographical connection there.
Yes.
It's the same William. No one can outcompete William Johnson in terms of fun.
There's no man more Austrian I know than William Johnson.
The famous Austrian.
I think it'd be really funny if William Johnson was more well known than the actual like Austrian dude who is like who like takes over the thing.
No, I was thinking if it's an Austrian guy, it's so strange that he's Austrian, and maybe if it's like a ghost, like it's a haunted mask, he could be like really obscure. Like he might not even be like Austrian. He'd be like medieval Austrian.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like a Paracelsus kind of character, where he's a Renaissance doctor.
Well, yeah, we'll be around during the play, judging by the outfit.
Yeah. I don't know if his clothes wouldn't change, but he definitely looked different. He definitely have a different face.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna make it so William Johnson in general is maybe like a few inches shorter. Like, not by a lot, just like instead of like 5'11", he's like 5'9" or something.
How tall is Clint Eastwood?
Clint Eastwood's like 5'7". I remember. I think he's shorter than he seems.
Well, he's 6'4".
Oh, is he really? Wow, I am big dingus.
Funnily enough, his son is 5'11", but he and John Wayne shared the same height. Wow.
What-
He said it's just a
What
combination
year
of
does
these
this
four.
campaign take place in?
1870.
Damn.
It's always on the cusp.
Okay.
Okay.
You should be like James Arness. He played Matt Dillon in Gunsmoke.
Yeah.
You know how tall he was?
It was big.
He was also 6'7".
Taller?
Yeah, apparently they're making that JoJo Funko Pops.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
More plastic for you, great. Anybody going to get into little boo boos at it where you're at it?
Yeah, James Arness is 6'7". Watching Gunsmoke, he's massive on Gunsmoke.
Yeah. He's shorter. Everyone is far shorter.
I need to go write more stuff now.
We can write it.
He was the brother of Peter Graves.
So I'm gonna have it so like it's kind
Ooh,
of segmented
actually.
into days for my journal. and it's just kind of funny. Like, it, so William Johnson is just gonna be like, huh, there's some weird stuff going on here. And I'm sure Whiskey will take my mind off it, and then Hillrock's gonna be like, why am I hungover? I don't drink.
Yeah.
I'm guessing like certain stuff carries over. It's not just like a complete difference.
No, it's not. He's still same. He still shares the same physical body, even if the body does physically change with the transformations.
Yeah, he's gonna get like hungover. Yeah, this thing is kind of funny. Like, I really should stop drinking my own supply of whiskey. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, I'll go back to writing the thing.
I've changed my rifle. I now have a Snyder Enfield's the swinging block conversion. It is on the list of rifles. It's the Snyder. It's literally just Snyder swinging block conversion.
Zack Snyder. We're playing the Zack Snyder cut of Castle Falkenstein.
No. Really arguing about that.
Everything is filmed. Everything looks like it's in 100.
Actually,
There's so many filters that.
There's gonna be so many slow motion scenes. Get ready for it.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Every time I put the mask on, it goes into slow motion, and then like a theme plays. Anyway, can I like put on my camera filters?
Go ahead.
I think so.
I have
They get
background
nitro.
filters, but not camera filters yet. I
don't
like
think-
put on like the one that it looks like it's kind of underwater. You know, that's what Zack Snyder. Like every one of his films look like everything is bluish green, and is like they turn up like the hardness of the line to the maximum, and that's how you make a Snyder movie.
God, please no.
Am I wrong?
No, you're right. No, that's right. No, just don't. Let's not do that for Castle Falkenstein. I think I would die.
It's Berserker time.
Alright, so
What'd you- Now, what'd you say your character's name was? Yeah.
His name was Kent. Kent M. Howard.
Kent M. Howard. Okay.
Yes. A wonderful mashup. It's like Yoshikazu Tomino.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's great.
Amazing. It's like I can't even. He's not Japanese. His name can't be Kentaro. So
He could be Japanese. It'd be really. It's like a Japanese gunslinger, which would be kind of fun.
like, there's a Wayne song called Japanese Cowboy. Fuck it, maybe. No. Okay, I think
I remember one of my teachers at OCAP, it was Mr. Schroeder. He told me like he like this whole like you know this one like a samurai.
Give us his address too.
Casually doxes Mr. Schroeder.
I forgot we were on stream. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Legit, keep it in mind, but we don't have first name.
Yeah. Yeah. So. What's it called? Right, so he told me this is like old like black and white like samurai movie, and one of the characters I don't remember what it's called. One of the characters like they just have a gun. So they just constantly have a gun.
It's Yojimbo. Yeah, it's one of the henchmen of the big dude who rules over one of the gambling sects. One of the characters has a gun.
Is that sort of your character?
I wouldn't say that. No, no. I'm thinking more of the main dude, like the man with no name. Whatever is the Ronin.
Yeah.
Same thing. He doesn't have a name. They just call him the Ronin. That's the guy. I'm him. He's so me.
I'm actually writing down character names right now so I can keep track of them.
Kent M. Howard.
Kent M. Howard. Greylax Terractus. And then there's William Johnson.
Dr. Hiller Kunstfeller. I put Kunstfeller in the chat.
Is it cool?
It just means
Kunstfeller?
yeah, it just
Kunstfeller.
means malpractice in German.
Okay, that's.
It means malpractice.
Yes.
That's what it translates to. It's just a German name for malpractice.
Where is it? Where is it in?
Here, I'll just put it again. It's in general and memes, but I'll send another one.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Dr. Hilda Kunstfeller.
Yeah. And I'm sure you can figure out how to write William Johnson.
I don't know, guys. William Johnson's getting me.
Bill Johns. His name should be Richard Dick Johnson. Amazing. My class.
Very highbrow.
His name's Richard Cox now. That's his name.
Obviously.
I'm going to keep William Johnson because I just find it so funny just how generic the name is.
Yes.
It's so generic. It's period accurate.
Yeah. I think it would be kind of funny. Like, it wouldn't make sense. That would be like an alias if he's like a peddler of stuff. Like, if he gets he pisses people off, he'd want to have an alias.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be one. I'm not sure, but I think I'll keep. Unless I want it changed, I'll just keep it as that.
Yeah.
I just noticed you have a guitar in your background. Like it.
That one.
Yeah, my guitar.
I also.
Let me go grab it.
Well, this is it's a guitarlele. I have three other guitars over there. I have an acoustic, an electric, and a bass over there, and I have a 12-string electric in my closet.
I have a acoustic I made in woodshop.
Yeah, I have the acoustic I made in woodshop at probably.
I tried to make a couple in woodshop, but they all got stolen.
Mine's probably stuck in a storage container or something somewhere because my house.
You didn't take yours?
No.
Oh no, because it's yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I just left mine plain.
That's pretty cool.
Very nice.
Yeah, you gotta tune that thing.
It is tuned.
No, it's not.
It's not. We just heard it. That thing sucked. Tune it. Get it for me.
I'll retune it. I use an app to tune it usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Mine actually has a built-in tuner, which is pretty nifty.
I'll have to make sure it's tuned later.
Yeah, not right now. I was gonna say wait right now. No thanks. This is a side quest.
I'll be right back. We'll go over abilities in a second, but just make sure that you got your character diaries mostly, done.
We can reveal them in the next installment.
Yeah, when you guys get them done, just show them to me because I do have to read them. I'll be right back. But just work and then I'll go over abilities with you after when I come back because that is how you play the game. You do need abilities.
Uh-huh.
Gentlemen, how long have we been going?
2 hours.
Yeah, a little over 2 hours.
It's already pretty long.
We're almost done. I don't want to spend session 0 and then 0.5.
Well, that's the introduction to the characters.
No, the session 0 is making the characters. Session 1 is introducing them.
No, the next one, yeah.
I thought.
Yeah, but we got to make sure the characters are done now. So we're doing that now. We're making.
We have enough time until we're not doing it tomorrow.
No, we're not.
We'll be right back. I'll send it again just in case y'all didn't see.
I remember last night I was just relaxing and I remember the one episode from Gumball entire tumble trying to raise bait the bullet. That was the entire episode.
Okay, I sent some stuff in the VC, so you can look over abilities.
Swoon.
Yeah, there's swoon damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys want to play with melodrama, I can add swoon damage. It's an optional rule.
Not with this group. This may happen.
No, I mean you guys aren't. This isn't melodrama, but the game is made for melodrama. I'm gonna go eat some oatmeal. I'll be right back.
I can make Hilda
Okay.
a dramatic little bitch. You just,
Is he actually going to go eat off stream? You gotta be kidding me.
Metal
What's
Gear
going
is
on?
traumatized right now.
I am! He's gonna go eat off stream?
And
It's,
he's just
it's
getting-
session 0! We had to work on... I thought he said we had to work on this. You gotta be kidding me.
Well, he doesn't have to work on much besides, like, you know,
Yeah, but it'd be better if he had
writing
to help.
thing.
Skill set. Well, okay. To keep in time and have this not be complete silence, can anybody who's had the most progress in the character tell us the gist of it so far?
Of my character,
Yeah. But yeah, Albie, do you have yours?
mine's
relatively
mine's
done?
completed.
Oh, okay. Well, but did Brendan look at it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've had
Well,
this
go ahead and
completed
explain
since
it.
I've had this completed since Mikhail got shot with the ray gun.
I see.
He's
So
my
what's the-
backup
what's the
character I
last-
created. If you hadn't saved my character, if you hadn't saved Mikhail, this is who I'd be playing.
Well, we gotta hurry up for a second.
Okay, currently, you know, I'll just like copy a link and you can come to read it.
What? No, I'm
Yeah,
saying
okay.
as long as you have it done, you can just read it out loud. Or just
Mine's
go
not
into
done
it.
yet. I'm still writing it.
Oh, then go
I'm
ahead.
busy.
We'll share it with Brendan. We're not the ones who's supposed to see it.
Okay. Message.
Well, like I said, Albie, tell us about the characters.
Well, my character, Greylax, was born in the Highlands of Scotland, up on the northern coast of Scotland in 1650. He is in dragon form. He is very large. He has a 20-foot wingspan. He's 10 feet long, and he weighs 150 pounds, and is green. In human form, he is 6'4", brown hair, blue eyes, full beard, and mustache. And for most of my life, I've worked for the East India Company as an officer. But when, in the middle of the Second Opium War, Queen Victoria nationalized the British East India Company, and after that war was over, I retired from the British East India Company and created my own mercenary crew and provide my own convoy escort services, pretty much, while also adding bits and pieces to my horde.
The Band of the Hawk. Hawks Raiders.
The name of my group is Draconis Libertas.
Dragon. Free dragons. Liberate dragons.
Yeah, pretty much.
I feel like we're dropping the ball here.
returned with beans.
Oh, beans.
Okay, so
I sent you a link to the Google Doc with my character. I just have it labeled as Castle Falkenstein.
you misspelled it.
You put Castle Falkenstein? Oh my god.
No,
Falkenstein, like Volk, like
Volk-
Volkswagen.
Oh, Falkenstein. Oh, it's the People's Castle.
Yeah, it's not Falcon Rock. It's People Rock.
I'm trying to write in a southern accent. God, I hate this.
Oh,
Writing
Just write-
phonetically.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you? No, yeah, just write like any normal person.
Yeah, just write it normally.
The thing is that I'm trying to get in character. I don't think William Johnson can read all that well. I know he probably can because of the fact that he has some physician knowledge, so he probably knows.
Well, yeah, if he's a physician, that they should know how to read and write. How is he
Okay,
supposed to
yeah,
write
yeah.
prescriptions and order things?
Okay.
Town sheriff and
And the diary is supposed to answer those questions that were sent. So just remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to make sure because I've written character diaries too, and I get too caught up in personal story that I tend to forget to answer those questions because I'm too busy building actual actual character beats that I can't remember like to describe what he looks like.
Yeah. I usually do that towards a bit towards the end. Both because I'm trying to find an excuse to like why would this person just write what they look like?
Yeah, I find that the easiest way to do a diary entry is actually through letters. Because then you can describe yourself
It's
to the reader.
It's ye old online dating. That's what it was.
Exactly.
Yeah.
farmersonly.com.
Like I made a character just to make one, not even to use because I don't have anyone to DM for me. But I made a character and I made his through letters because letters was the best way to convey answers to all of those questions, as well as story points in a easily digestible way that also addresses the reader.
Alright. I guess it makes sense.
So I mean, you could do diary or letters or
I'm just kind of be like a diary. I'm just gonna have
Or-
that
or whatever, you know.
Like, I'm gonna have the doctor be a bit egotistical, so he's gonna be like maybe like a little bit like so he's writing a bit around himself because like yes, I'm sure everyone wants to know more about me because I'm the best person ever and always the best doctor, stuff like that.
So
Do they-
he really is European.
I have to ask, because language is an important thing.
Oh,
Does Hilrook speak English?
Probably, if he was a doctor, he probably had a few English patients come in every now and then.
Well, I'm just wondering because it also depends on what time period he's from. If he's a ghost or whatever.
if
So-
if he wasn't a recent ghost, then he most likely wouldn't speak like much English.
Oh, probably not. Okay, how do I do
But it's
this?
not a problem because Johnson Johnson also speaks English.
No, yeah, that's
So-
what I'm saying. They wouldn't be mutual, but they would both speak the respective languages.
If it's not, if it's because it's done by the mask, and it's like a magical psychological curse, because it's not chemical induced, you're not really going to be stuck without a full party that can talk to each other for a long time. It'd probably be within short bursts of not being able to communicate with them.
Yeah.
Okay, I could have it so because of the fact that they're sharing like a brain, like they kind of like some magic bowl allows it to like so he can understand English, but he doesn't know why he understands English. He's like, I don't speak that language.
Oh yeah.
Like so, like and it works both ways, so the dude can understand like old German. Is like, why do I speak old German? I'm from Mississippi.
I'm from. What's going on?
I can read this. How can you read this? I don't know.
I'm from Mississippi. Of course, he's from Mississippi.
His name is William Johnson. Where do you want him to be?
Or yeah, where the hell is he gonna be? Beans. Do you have your doc up for Howard?
I have a character sheet up. Some of it is subject to change, but
Yeah.
I am still working on the actual diary. Let me share it with you for a second.
I think I might head out because I have not had lunch.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as you get it in a complete enough state, and then we get abilities down. Abilities take about like 10 minutes
Yeah, I
at the
might
most.
do that on my own if that's fine. Well, own-ish. I might do that later because I'm hungry. I'm just gonna like finish like this part and then
Yeah, just DM me for abilities because I sent the list. I can just send you the instructions right now. So you just want to you just want to take four of them as good, and then you take four of them as good, and then you can add on greats, exceptionals, and extraordinaries onto other abilities. But when you take a great, you have to take one pour. When you take an exceptional, you have to take two pours. When you take an extraordinary, you have to take three pours.
Okay. I can just like dump all the stuff, all of the pours, for the doctor into like charisma stuff. I can I can just beef up the rest of my stats, and it just looks like a Fallout character with like they have like a 0 in intelligence, but they have like a 20 in luck and strength.
Yeah, yeah. You just need to do it twice because you have two characters with two different stats.
Yeah.
It's kind of what I did. Yeah, I have my marksmanship is exceptional, and I took riding and stealth as my two pours for that one. Then for helmsmanship, it's extraordinary, and I took programming, sorceress engineering, and physician as pours. So. Oh, and I also have tribal etiquette as poor.
Okay. 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 Let me look at some of the play list. Okay, my guy is old as hell. At least the doctor is. He's born in 1332. I'll say. Yeah.
And he died in what, like late 1300s?
Yeah, probably. I guess 1390.
90.
Okay, let's see. I feel like would he live to 60? He was a doctor. Would he even live that long?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
He's lucky. I know the Pope's personal physician caught the plague and survived it. So
yeah, I'll say he lived.
If he's lucky,
why not? Let's be nice. Well, I'll say he lived to 58. But he doesn't. Should I make it so he knows he died? I'm not sure. Is the thing.
Well, if Johnson is unaware that the mask is possessing him, the doctor might be unaware that he is a ghost in a mask. So
Yeah, okay, so he wouldn't know he died, but if we like you could do like some research on that town, you can find knowledge of like a nobleman named Hilra Kunstfeller, who died in 1390. So if so I might have like a document thing down here where it's like a plaque or it's like a like house of the late Hilra Kunstfeller, born 1332, died this time. You know.
yeah,
Okay, now I gotta determine how he died. I don't think he died of the plague. And he died huffing fumes.
and what does the mask look like?
uh,
Because if it is a plague doctor mask, I do think that it would be. I do think that if he's wearing it, it would definitely be a hit to social graces. Just because it would just be unseemly by Victorian standards.
yeah, it'd probably be like. I feel like the only thing that would kind of make it not unseemly would be like, oh look, it's a little plague talk. It's a guy doing little coffee for a little shit. You know, probably think like something like that.
Yeah,
Maybe depending on the area, it could be pretty good. Like if I'm going to like a thespian event or something, it'd be like, oh look, another thespian.
yeah, yeah. If you were doing theater, it would make more sense.
Yeah, maybe Mardi Gras.
Or even that, yeah. Oh, maybe that's how he gets the mask. Hey,
Oh yeah, maybe for Mardi Gras, he's like, oh, that's a neat looking one. And since I'm a doctor, it's a doctor's thing. This will probably
Goes-
Reagan Spectre Cat.
goes to a
They were
voodoo witch doctor collectibles shop.
yeah,
yeah, I'll take that one.
The witch doctor
It was thrown at him with some beads.
the witch doctor desperately tries like, oh wait, you know this mask will has a great cost. You will lose control of yourself. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Doing that.
Oh, and if you want to find a picture, of your guy, go for it.
Okay.
Like a historical picture. Because
I go with the standard one. Like I think generally, if you know about Plague Doctor, you look them up. You've probably seen this one. Here, I'll put it in the game chat.
who is Howard? Is this? Did you say that's the Sundance Kid?
Yeah, I chose a picture of the Sundance Kid, Harry Alonso Longbaugh, like from the movie.
Yeah.
It's the guy. Picture of him. I should have shared it with you.
Yeah. I'm looking at your character sheet right now.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
Okay, I'll use this one. I'll use this one specifically. So I'll just say one. It just has color. Okay, so you see I sent the one there. Oh yeah, I actually do. It came with the costume. I do have a cane.
Well, presumably his costume isn't what changes; it's just his physical form.
Yeah, no, I meant like in real life, my costume came with a
Oh
cane.
no, yeah. Yeah. That makes sense because the cane was actually seen as a symbol of being a doctor.
Yeah. So I'm going. I think it's specifically the mask that transforms him, not exactly the Plague Doctor like suit. So most of the time, William Johnson will walk around like this.
Well, why would he? He has the whole suit.
Well, yeah, he sells stuff, so it's like I'm gonna keep looking at the part.
Well, he surely he does know that it does make him look like a quack, right?
Yeah,
Because it is like 400 years old.
yeah. Or maybe you just do like the doctors from Europe. Right, that's what they look like. I look like a European one, a European one. Everyone think I'm legit. So
this is my character.
Always Vegas, so it's part of a charm. Maybe he thinks like, oh yeah, it's a little charming.
Personally, I think I would lose the costume, but the mask I think has become integral to the character. Maybe because like he's not a doctor, but he really thinks he like is a doctor, like he thinks he could be, but he's not a but he's not a doctor.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll flush it out a bit more when I get more time to think.
Yeah. And then y'all just tell me when your characters are like done, so I can really give it over another look, and then I can really start to integrate you into the campaign.
All right, well, I'm gonna hop off and go to lunch now. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
I posted a picture of my character in the chat.
Yeah.
Does the game have any like base spells that you can use at your disposal, or is it
Yes.
okay?
Are you a wizard with a gun?
Yes.
Oh, you're not a spell slinger.
No. Those are
Okay.
two mutually exclusive concepts.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be cool to do a spell slinger, but like we already have a literal like Jekyll Hyde character.
Right.
We don't want like 8 characters in the same.
Are we still streaming?
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Wow. Weird. So because and Greylax is also a wizard with a gun.
But I'm not part of any order either. But yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, gentlemen. I think we've went over the gist of the game. We already got like a good idea of the characters. Let's stop for now and then keep developing this off screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you to the 2-3 people that actually showed up to this.
Yes.
So show up on YouTube. Thank you very much. We have an audience.
Yeah.
And just at me when you get all that done.
Yes.
Well, we will see you next time. Maybe.
This has been the Nerds signing out.
See ya.